Are the Cleveland Browns, one of my favorite teams that just keeps on winning every time it looks like, all right, that's not good. That's not good. They keep on winning and they're right in the mix for the division. And I think they're about to make a surprising move. And we'll get to that in just a second. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that are ignored, overlooked by the national media. Browns being one of those teams. They've been overlooked all the way back to this summer through training camp. It's like, man, these guys are going to be good. We've been all over it on this channel. We're Detroit Lions fans. So always like the Browns. Browns like us. We like the Browns. It's just it's a good thing. Both, different conferences so we can like each other and kind of root from afar, even though we're not that far away. So the Cleveland Browns, it's just like, all right, defense is great, but then quarterback play has been shaky, or then it's like, all right, defense has been playing good, but you're going up against a really good team, they win. Go up against another really good team, they win. All right, quarterback's out for the year, they win. They just keep on winning, and you can see right here. If you would have told me, after 10 weeks, would be the standings for the Browns, they would take it all day long, knowing that the Steelers, they're going to fall off at some point. And then the Bengals without their quarterback is going to be very tough. So it's Ravens, Browns for the division, but playoffs in general. So the AFC, they just totally getting overlooked. Now, as you know, signed Joe Flacco to the practice squad following Deshaun Watson's season ending injury. Now, no surprise here, but DTR will start in week 12 in Denver. Good news there. Denver's due for a letdown, let's be honest, right? They're just due for a letdown here. So love this matchup. So despite the Browns, and here's the move, adding Flacco to the practice squad, Stefanski said on Monday that DTR will start against the Browns in week 12. DTR started the second game of his NFL career in Week 11 and led the Browns to a 13-10 win of the Steelers with a steady final drive that set kicker Dustin Hobson up for a game-winning field goal. He struggled in moments, blah, 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 blah. The move is this. DTR is going to be the guy, and they're going to roll with him. And I think it's going to be perfect. Dude's only started 2 games in his life. I will take him over Joe Flacco. And the Joe Flacco news is getting the headlines, but they're going to ride DTR. And I think too, of course, the playoffs. I think just the playoffs, but they might be able to win the division. We'll look at that in just a second. But here's what I love. He operated the offense like he's been there before. That's what experience does. And obviously, I wish his start was a little bit easier on him, but he showed up early, played hard, prepared the right way. He prepared the right way. He was a professional. Stefanski said that DTR played on time in Sunday's game, the week of practice, preparation, leading up to win, provision. Okay. So, yet with Flacco in the building, there's an opportunity for DTR to lean on Flacco 16 years in the NFL. So Flacco's been in the league 16 years, but I think the Browns ride DTR. I think the morale for the Browns, and Browns fans, you let me know, but just from afar, you got the Deshaun Watson thing. It's a fully guaranteed contract. He could have played, but he's not playing. There's some injury stuff that doesn't really add up. The massage thing is just still like, come on, dude. So it's just like a weird vibe there in Cleveland. When Cleveland knows, look, bro, we have a historic defense. So we need a quarterback. Just come in, don't do anything crazy. Just basically do anything but a 3-and-out or a turnover. Get a couple first downs, punt it. We'll take care of the rest. This defense, we did a graphic a couple videos ago that this defense is most efficient at getting off the field. They force the most 3-and-outs. They're on top of the NFL when it comes to efficiency to get off the field, and not just number one, but at an alarming rate. Like really historically great that this defense, even being in the tough AFC, they're able to get off the field and give the ball back to the offense. So offense, just don't turn the ball over. And this Cleveland Browns team can go a long way in the playoffs because in the NFC, you've got more of complete football teams. Let me explain. You've got the Eagles, the Lions, the 49ers. They're complete football teams where the quarterbacks maybe aren't as elite, but they've got balanced offenses. They're really good. When it comes to the AFC, It's more just super top heavy with elite quarterbacks, Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence. These guys are leading the division. It's super top heavy. And so my point is that Cleveland Browns match up and are in every game because of their defense, and they can hang with these elite quarterbacks. The elite quarterbacks are just hard for a team like the Texans, right? Like the Texans are good defense, but not elite. Where the Browns can really cause other teams in the AFC problems is their defense. So the move that they're going to make, that I think, is they're just going to continue to ride DTR. And they're not going to go to Flacco. That's just a good experienced backup, but they know they've got a good enough defense to hang with everybody, be in every game, and that's all you can ask for late in the season. I want to be in every game, and I would just don't turn it over. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this, Browns fans. Again, we're Detroit Lions fans, giving you an outside perspective of what we see, not being just right in there a lot, but we do a lot of Browns videos. You can check out our channel. Make sure you subscribe, because the Browns are a team that just gets overlooked constantly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We will see all of you on the next one. Go Lions, go Browns.